Hello and welcome back to another video. This time is Useless Captain Kid, as I think this is the way for us to move forward with Kid, at least for this format, since there is so much removal for the A-drop and the likes, and you cannot really play bombs in green anymore. Film Kid does offer you the tempo style of game, while also having the good old attacking twice with the leader late game plan, right? So basically what it comes down to is the new card Don Creek allows you to get some tempo 2 back. Like, you get to play your board, attack, defend for one turn, and then you play Don Creek, destroy whatever they're playing, and you launch everything into the opponent's leader. And that should be able to put the opponent in a spot where they cannot win the game unless they kill you. And if you have enough decent defense with Punk Gibson, with your Luffy blockers, infinite blockers that you play in the deck, or you have just enough counter power to just enough counter and life to just survive, then you put them on, like, next turn you're definitely gonna be dead because you have a lot of pressure on board and you have the leader effect on top of that. So it is a very good deck, and I think it's just the way to move forward if you want to play Kid or Green actually as a total in this new format where there is so much removal heavy for the A drops, and then you just don't have a way to sit behind anything or have a reliable win condition. So this is definitely one of the ways that you have to play in order for you to compete if you want to still play green for this format, I think. I don't think Bartolomeo is a must if you don't want to get the promo cards that are too expensive or whatever the case might be. You don't have to get Bartolomeo. You can be another film card, or it can be any other card. Even a 2K counter would be fine. It works very well with the Luffy, so that's why I'm playing it, but it doesn't have to be that one. I think Don Creek is been impressive enough for me that I still want to play it as a 4-off, because you can still pitch whatever excess cards to the leader ability, and you're still going to be good. And having dual attack, plus the dual attack on the leader, the double attack on the leader, plus the dual attack on this card is just very nice. It closes some games where you, even though if the opponent is at 5 life or they have been defending a lot, then you just kill them out of nowhere, because it's just a lot of take your life on just only 2 cards. It's basically like the mountain. Like, if there are 3 life, you just can't kill them out of nowhere if that's the case. So that's why I play it this way. I like it this way. If you have another suggestions for the deck, just leave it down below. But let's go see some gameplays. I have some good gameplays for today. Okay, and we're gonna choose to go second against Karakuri because they don't have much removal, and I'm gonna cycle my Bonnie because it's gonna be free to do so. Definitely gonna take the Zoro here because I want the value card, and if he wants to attack my Bonnie, that's fine. If he doesn't, it's still fine. Yeah, it's not a big issue here. They don't have much removal, so my Nami's gonna stick, and then I'm gonna be able to attack with her. And I just want to get cards that I can play with the Luffy, and I'm gonna try to just be aggressive for the following turns. Hopefully he doesn't hit much out of life, but that's Karakuri, always, every game. And he won't be able to hit me for 7, so I'm probably gonna be very healthy by the time he starts playing his big mounts, and that's where I'm gonna try to abuse the leader's ability. Yeah, he plays that one. I assume he's gonna play a Perospero, or he just doesn't. Oh, he has a blocker, which is fine. Definitely just gonna attack for 5 and use my Nami's ability. He should start comboing out of all the attacks early, but he also wants to hit something out of life, so I mean, it's fine either way for me. Yeah, that's fine. Use action. Let's get another Film Luffy. I think it's gonna be probably the best thing that I can do. It's the best card that I have against them, because they have to deal with it, and that's not that easy. And it's a blocker, and then they just put it back into my deck, and I just play another one and play 2 cards every turn, and that's how I out-tempo them, is what it comes down to. Definitely gonna take this one. Oh, that was a good trigger. I mean, I could KO this one, but it doesn't matter. That Nami is gonna be played for one of the Luffys. I think I shall attack with the Nami first. Get some value here. Let's get the Chopper. I could get the other guy just on top of my Luffy, but I know they're gonna be I'm gonna attack for 5 because he seems overly eager to defend every 5k attack. So he's just gonna, yeah, if he's gonna defend every 5k attack, I'm fine with that. And I just want to play a 6k attacker that he's not gonna be able to remove. Then he plays Big Mom. It's fine. I just give him the life. The longer I'm into this game, the better for me because I can outgrind. Like I can tempo him out if he's still like playing cards. I can untap my Nami, so he has to attack for like a very good number here, or I just get like free value here. And I would just try to get like as much value as I can. This Nami had gotten me 2 cards, so I don't know if he has to destroy her. But I definitely just gonna want to make her survive. I'm going second. I can play Usopp next turn, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna use it. And then a 1k. Might just be Bonnie, to be honest. Although that searches blockers. Yeah, no, let's do Usopp, and we can use Nami too. Next turn. Down here, he has to hit me. I might take the damage, depending. But I will attack the Opera first with the Zoro. And then I'll attack the leader. But he's super behind, I feel like. He's been very behind. Like he only has 4 cards. Like, yeah, his board is okay, but it's not like amazing. I can attack the Prospero next turn if he does decide to attack with it. So like he's not in a very good spot, and I'm gonna start just play cards after cards after cards just to pressure him. And that's gonna be very difficult for him to come back to. Definitely I'll combo the ones that I can. And I'm gonna take the next one for sure. I combo the Chopper because he knew already that I had the Chopper. And he's not developing anything, it would seem like. Take that one. Ooh, Brook is amazing right now. Actually amazing. Yeah, Smoothie is fine, but I mean, he has to protect what he's got on board. So he has to give me a 5k here. He was reluctant to do it last turn, so maybe he doesn't. Oh, that's fine still anyway. Use action. Let's get the... I think the Bartolomeo now is probably good. So I'm going to do that with the Luffy for the following turn if he doesn't get removed. Then he gets to search something here. It doesn't matter what he does. Because I'm going to play 3 cards next turn. I could play the Bartolomeo for what it's worth. But I think just getting more bodies into the board is very, very good. So that's why Kid has a good matchup into Big Mom. It's just value, like spam the board like super quickly. And what are they gonna do about that? Not much, really. They Brook, Nami, Yurgo. 3 cards out of nowhere. That was amazing. Now he has to keep the board, play some pressure. Like the best card that he can play right now is the Karakuri. But as long as I can defend this board, I'm gonna untap with it and I'm gonna just pressure the hell out of him. And next turn I'm gonna play the Luffy. I can just let 2 cards die, by the way. And that would be fine because I can just play another Luffy and just make him restand and do all this stuff that is very crazy right now. But if I can defend the Nami, why not? Because I get to draw cards with her, and if I have 2 of them out, it's very free to just draw cards every turn. This is what I was expecting to happen. And the next turn is definitely the Big Mom turn. But even then, he's going to lose his whole board. I cannot expect to defend the Nami and defend the Zoro. So I'm going to let one of the Namis die. And then the Zoro is a better attacker, so I might as well just keep him. But then next turn, he has to play a Big Mom. And that's not going to be easy for him. Here, definitely just combo out of that one. The question is, what do I combo? I think I have to combo the Nami, the Bonnie. And this one, I definitely just take it. Oh, although he might attack my... Yeah, I don't think he wants to take it live. Now, this is an interesting top because I can just play Zoro, which is nice too. And I don't have to untap with the with Bartolomeo next turn. I think it's fine. I can just save it for a future turn. So yeah, I'm okay with this. Woo! Well, now I have another option. And I think that one is better, even. A lot of options to do here. But I think being able to play this one and then Bonnie is gonna be amazing here. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Deploy, use action. I think the Zoro probably. Yeah. Then attack with Nami for 5, use action. Get a Zoro, I think is what I need. Now that I discard my last Zoro. And then I'm gonna use Bonnie here, so I'm attacking for 5 and everything is just fine. I should attack with the characters first, in case he has some Thunderbolts out of life. But yeah, this pressure is too much. Like I don't allow him to play a Big Mom at this point. Does he hit a Thunderbolt? Is the bigger question here. He hits a Hirahoshi, which is fine. But now he just took 5Ks into the leader. That's amazing. And he didn't hit any creature to pressure back, so I am really okay with this. And then I'm attacking for 5. He cannot take this one. That would be crazy. Come on. Let's be serious here. And then let's do Bonnie and let's do a search. Let's get the 2K counter here. I could do a blocker, but that's fine. I don't need the blocker. If she survives next turn, I can just do the blocker with her. Although he's gonna attack it, but it's fine. I don't need the blocker. She is the blocker this turn. Now, if he plays a Big Mom, I'm still gonna pressure the hell out of him. And this one is gonna do dual attack into the leader, so it's gonna be amazing. So he cannot really play Big Mom, even if he does have it. It's gonna be like lights out, because I can go attack with this one and then a dual attack on the leader. So it's like, unless you have a blocker here, and even then, I would be really sketchy to just take 2 damage out of this one. So I don't see an easy out for my opponent here. Definitely one of the matchups that you want to see when you're playing Kid. Because now we can close the game very quickly with the leader's ability. He needs another Karakuri, I think. So I can send this back to my deck. But then at that point he's not healing. And then a lot of other issues happen when you're not healing. And then at that point you haven't dealt any damage, so how are you ever gonna deal enough damage to win? Like, he is in constant like reminder that my leader can just kill you at any point that you go too low on energy. If you go too low on energy, my leader can at any point just kill you. So you have that constant reminder that that's an option, that could happen. No blocker. I'm just gonna protect my board, but I'm gonna untap the Bonnie here, just in case I want to search for something. Not 2K. Let's do the Zoro, because I don't think I'm gonna need to play another Zoro. And then here I'll attack for 9 and see what he wants to do. If he takes it, then the leader will finish the game. If he doesn't take it, that's his whole hand. And then I can do something else to finish the game. I can just take it slow at that point. Didn't hit any triggers, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna attack for base numbers, 5, and then the rest on the leader. It's gonna start to combo 2Ks out of that one, and then 7 of this one might as well. This takes 2 cards, and then the remaining on the leader. Yeah, it was a matter of like, yeah, you're gonna combo out of this one, then I can just take it super slow and play blockers and just annoy the hell out of the this match. Okay, and we have our opponent choosing to go first, so we're definitely gonna keep this hand because I have Don Creek, and that's the card that I actually want to play. I'm gonna keep. We have Kid, which is Luffy, which is gonna help us like play through the removal. It's gonna be a difficult match at points because they have a lot of removal. In the terms of, they have the Iso, which is the card that I have to play the most around. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna play around that one, but it should be fine for the most part. I'll take the first damage and then we'll reassess from there. He has brand new. Okay. Well, he could remove my bunny. I could just search for something. Why not? Let's get something that I can play with the Luffy. That would be Brook. Oh wait, that's not a supernova. So let's just get blockers and let's just play them right now. Try to play around his stuff. And then see what he wants to do. And again, we have to play around the Kid more than anything. Not the Kid, the Iso is the one that we don't want to get up. But he's going first, so it should be fine. I'm just going to let the bunny die. It's just not going to do enough. I just want to keep my blockers. And then we'll go from there. The blockers so I can protect my creeks and stuff. Now, the card that I don't want to see is a Kusan, because then I have to play a little bit different. But not necessarily. It should be fine still. I'll combo to that one. Just so I don't have to play Intro Iso. Ooh, that's a great draw for next turn. So, I'm going to attack brand new. See if he wants to block. It does. Well, I don't have to discard this, fine. I just play the Don Creek now, and we can get away with that one next turn, not this turn. And I definitely do want to block one attack. And now 7 energy. They don't have much for 7, for what it's worth. Doesn't matter. He was gonna block it anyway, so it's fine. Brand new. It's okay. It's not something that scares me. He hits an impact wave, which is actually gonna be really good. So I should not block. I don't know why he didn't attack, but I'll take it. Now he's gonna do impact wave, which is fine, because I'm gonna deploy my Nami. I'll attack that one then. Sure, I'll just play the Nami. Get the maybe the Luffy. No, let's just get some counter power here. Letting go impact wave is gonna be good anyway, but next turn I do have enough counter here so I can start attacking. And that one destroys my Nami, I guess. That should be fine still. He's very low on card advantage here. And I'm gonna play my Don Creek again next turn. Am I scared of the ISO? I don't think so. Ooh, you spawn Gibson. Okay, let's get rid of the blocker, I think. Even if he has a lot of defensive units here, I can probably get rid of it. See what he wants to do, if he wants to defend this one. He does, okay. And then let's attack with this one. Kind of want to play the Dunkirk. So let's just attack for 7. And then let's play a second Dunkirk. And it should be fine, because we have enough here to defend our hand and life. So if he wants to attack, we have enough. And we have a lot of dual attackers now that he has to be worried about. Because now he can go from 4 to 0 very quickly. So that's why we play the Dunkirks. And then we have the dual attacking on the leader. So it's starting to get very difficult for him to defend anything here. I'll definitely just block that one. He can just attach a bunch of energy here and use the leader ability. That could be good. But then he has to make sure that he kills one of them. Because if not, he won't be able to kill any. And he's going to go down on hand size, but he's going to have the board controlled. So it is actually a very good play. I'm going to just combo 5 and see what he wants to do. Playing 8, so he's placed the ISO. And then now we do have the dual attack here. So let's see what he wants to do. Let's do the Bonnie. Bonnie will get us Bartolomeo, which is what I want here. Then I need 1, 2, 3 energy, so I can attack 8, 7. Attack 7 here. Whoa. That's a ballsy play. Attack 8. Very well. End turn, just untap this guy and see what happens. I just need to survive this turn. I definitely was not going to go for a game there. And then I have to get through whatever he's trying to do here. He might remove my Luffy, but that's fine. I should be okay, even through that. And yeah, he put himself to 0, so now the Kid effect is going to win. So yeah, I mean, we played the best that we could, and we started to play like bombs after bombs after bombs. And the dual attack eventually got him, put him to 0, and then yeah, I mean, we just have to win from there. I think he should have tried to clear my board last turn. That's probably was his better option, it feels like. Okay, we're going to play against Crocodile. This is definitely not the matchup that I want to see. This is the matchup that is going to be the most difficult. But I'll keep this hand. Even though it's not amazing, at least it deals with some threats on play. And it's probably going to be okay. Next turn, I'm going to force him to have an answer for my Manami on the form of the 1,000 Swords. And then he doesn't get to develop anything else, for what it's worth. Ooh, I could just wait one more turn. Is that good? Because then if he does have the answer, then it's kind of really bad. So you know what? I'm just going to attack for 7. And I'm going to play the Nami next turn. It just makes more sense. If he has the 1,000 Swords in this, yeah, exactly. That would have been really bad. And I'm gonna combo early on because I know what the deck is capable of, and I have to be able to answer on the likes. I'm gonna attack for 5, and then I'm gonna ask him if he wants to activate Sentomaru or he wants to deal with my Nami. And whichever answer he gives me, it's fine because I'm gonna be able to play 2 cards still. I don't want to combo anything out of my hand, so it's fine. He plays the Mihawk. Oh, kind of okay to just attack here. Play the Luffy, play this one, and let him go. Then we'll decide next turn what we want to do. I don't want him to attack my cards here. He wants us to use the Sentomaru, is fine. Next turn, I'm going to be able to use Pawn Gibson, and then Don Creek is going to be able to clean up. So I think that's what I want to do. I have to ignore this one because it is what it is. I'll take that one, and I have the Bartolomeo for the blocker. I assume he's going to attack with this one. I would. Not with this one, but, well, okay, I'm good with this. This is really nice for me. He's going to play the 9-drop. But I'm going to play one of my Don Creeks so I can keep the pressure here. The question is what I'm going to do with this one. I'm just going to draw a card here, basically. Didn't hit. He's not always going to hit, so it's fine. We know this. Then we're going to pressure the 6k Connors here. See if he wants to give me 6ks. Could restand the Luffy, but the Luffy is going to get removed 100% of the time. And then deploy this one, not use action, and just let him go. I have to defend the board with what I have on hand, which is going to be more easier said than done, to be honest. He's going to bounce back a lot of cards here. He's going to play the Don Flamingo. But we're going to try to defend it for sure. And then I have a Don Creek to deal with this too. And we'll go from there, right? We're going to try to defend as many cards as we can because we need to maintain the pressure here. He can only remove 1 card. Hopefully he doesn't attack the Luffy. He does. So now he gets to remove Don Creek for free, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Draw Don. Now we get to attack the leader. But let's pressure the 6k again. I think we are into the late game, so we have to just... Yeah, exactly. Just attack for 6. Attack for 6. Exactly what I wanted to pressure the 6k here. And then play Don Creek. Use action on the 2 cards here. And then let him go. And then we have to win next turn. Whatever the case might be. And this one is not that easy to remove. Definitely gonna outcombo that one. I should have used the waterfall, by the way. No blockers. Waterfall here. That one is gonna die. I mean, he's gonna bounce it back with the leader ability for what it's worth. But then he also needs some answer for the leader and the dual attack. And all of this. Like, there's a lot of things that he needs to do to survive next turn. I'm definitely just trying to go for game. And I have like 2 turns to do that. Because he will need another attacker. Oh, no. He's going to attack with the Mihawk, of course. Oh, wow. Use Pawn Gibson to tap the blocker. He shouldn't have attacked before playing that one. That's a small mistake, but I mean, it happens. And then now it's just numbers time. Show me that you have enough here. He combos out of that one, and then he has to combo out of this one too. We definitely have a rough matchup on this one. But we do what we can to survive here. Just barely enough. Like, this is even there, it was like a barely enough matchup to win here. I think I over combo on this one probably. Probably just 9 would have been okay, and then attack for 10-10 was probably better. But besides that we played it to the best of our capabilities here to win the game. It's a really tough matchup because they get to bottom deck my cards and then bounce back. So this one, being able to go first and being able to just put the pressure on the right moments is gonna be really important to be able to win this matchup. That's for sure. But this one is the one that you don't want to see if you want to play this game, this deck. And then for our final thoughts on the deck, I think it's again the best way to play the film kit at the moment. There's not much I would have changed out of the deck. I think the numbers are correct. Nami is not always gonna hit, so you have to decide where you want to use her ability or when you don't want to use the ability. Like, you have to count the probabilities or actually hitting something out of her ability. That's probably the most skillful thing about this specifically list. But besides that, everything else is just very nice. Being able to protect, to just spam the board very quickly, and having that win condition on the leader is still very nice. It's still very good, and it's gonna win you a lot of games if they are not used to the new way kids will play the deck, right? With that being said, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.